this woman going to point out something, and I think this is the core of any man at least respect himself. Let's go ahead and roll
no
it.
booty or vagina in the world that could get a man to overlook your stank attitude, your entitlement, your laziness, or you being rude or disrespectful.
Yes, what she said is 100% true. It don't matter how you look, what you got physically. If you have a horrible attitude, if you being disrespectful, definitely the respect deal. If you being disrespectful, laziness, that can be corrected. But if it's not corrected, that can be a problem. But I definitely tell you, attitude and disrespect is probably at the top of the list. Let me tell you why. One thing a man has to have in his relationships is respect. That's just like that even between men. Men know you better respect another man, and if not, be prepared to fight, because men's respect is everything. And if another man can disrespect you, then all men going to disrespect you. That's just bottom line. So that respect also carries into a relationship. If you are calling him out of his name, you calling him the expletives and belittling him and talking crazy about him on social media or whatever, or to your friends, and he find out about it. You constantly belittling him, being disrespectful, or you think you're going to put hands on him or whatever, right? That causes a major problem. Attitude-wise, if you have a horrible attitude, you come in the house, talk to you, you always got a face, you're smacking your lips, you're doing look to a man, that gets tired. It gets tiresome very, very quick. And he don't want to be with that. When a man wants to be with his woman, he don't want to hear all that. He want to be, with you, soft, loving, supposed to be kind, right? His safe space he can go to, right? He shouldn't be going to nobody else. He should be going to you, calling you, telling you what's going on in his life or whatever. But every time you show up, you bringing toxicity, and you mad all the time and or whatever. And now I will say, you usually got maybe one good time, because men aren't a zero sum. You maybe got one good time to disrespect them, but I think after you exhaust that one good time, it depends on what it is too. But I'll say this much: you can get away with private disrespect, because that can be easily forgiven, but public disrespect usually not forgiven, if that makes sense. Because when you publicly disrespect a man, that's taking it to another level, and most men just can't deal with that, and they shouldn't deal with public disrespect. Same thing with the attitude. If it's private, he can get over that. But if it's public, you going off talking crazy to him, cussing him out in front of everybody in the public, and everybody like, man, that dude, I feel sorry for him. You know what I'm saying? One thing a dude don't like is when even the woman's friend will come up to him and like, I try to tell her, but she, I don't know. I feel for you. I try to talk to her though, because I tell her attitude, and man, no dude wants to hear that. Not even from her friend. No dude wants to hear that. Like basically people pitying you because it's that bad that people are seeing the level of attitude and disrespect this woman's doing. Usually men not going to put up with that. And then, his friend's going to say something. Don't let he has a sister or cousin or a mama. So hear that, like, oh, no, you don't put up with that. Don't let the females in your life hear it. I'm talking about, the family members. They going to be mad at you. So that's what I'm saying. Like, when it becomes public, that's when it really turns into a different level. So, yeah, a man will leave you so much quicker if any kind of disrespect or attitude gets public. If you do it, make sure it's behind the scenes, and you don't do it often there either, because he'll get tired of that and leave you too. He don't care how you look, because I'll tell you this much. A man can look at a woman and she can look a certain way, but your attitude will make you look butt ugly. It'll make you look ugly. Like, in this man's eyes, you could be a 10, but your attitude can make you look like a -3. A man to get over your look real quick if you have a nasty attitude. Because really, beauty is within. It really is. Because when you're with a person long enough, you're going to get used to them, right? And so what's left is who they are in here. I know it sounds cliche, but it's true. It's who that woman is in here. Is she have a beautiful spirit? Is she nice? Is she friendly? Is she kind? Does she connect emotionally with you? Does she vibe with you? You know what I'm saying? Does she got your back? You got her back? That's the kind of things that last. She loyal. She tells the truth. She don't lie. You know what I'm saying? You never have to worry about it on anything, because she's love her relationship with you. She respect you. And so you ain't got to question nothing about what she got going on. That kind of stuff is appreciative to a man. That's why if a man, believe honest with you, A man will go with a woman that's maybe even a 3, 4, or 5 if she's top tier in those qualities. Because the thing about the beauty industry, you can make any woman these days look like a quote unquote 10, right? I mean, we've all seen it happen. They go to plastic surgeon and boom, you know what I'm saying? But in the inside, trust me, that's an old school statement, but it's true. It's what's inside of you is what counts. That's what counts. And but yeah, man, they gonna put up no attitude and no disrespect. No, that's a great way to lose a man.